Yeah, but they've actually shut the bars down here for St. Patrick's Day. But if they think that an Irish person doesn't have at least 20 drinks in their house ready to go at all times, I've got something to tell them.
You should
We do.
start your own pub. I'm telling you, that's what everyone should do. Like a trick or treating, but for fucking St. Patrick's Day. Door to door fucking booze.
Speaking of pubs, I know a guy who loves a good drink at a pub. The wonderful Stuttering John.
Oh, he's one of your people.
Yeah, now I'm gonna say for the record, I get along well with Stuttering John. I've interviewed him twice, and the first one, because I was all pilled up at the time, actually went slightly viral, so to speak, and it helped get me a bunch more interviews with comedians. But I've got to ask you to tell me about this feud with Stuttering John, because I was watching his live stream, and then I obviously watched Revenge of the Sis, and holy fuck, is it hilarious. So go into graphic, hilarious, racist detail.
Well, the racist part for sure. That's my default. But no, man, he's just. We were just gonna goof on him a little bit. Like this didn't start like some sort of all-out war. Mersh was like, "Hey, have you seen Stuttering John as a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess we'll check it out." And we made fun of him a little bit and whatever. And Jesus Christ, his reaction was the worst thing you could do when you're being made fun of, which was just, dude, he sent his tried to send his fucking fake lawyer after us. I'm like, what are you doing, man? This is the internet. You can't act this way. But yeah, so he got mad, and then of course, we probably would have been a one and done with him, made fun of him once, and then moved on. But then since he decided to make a big deal out about it, now we're obsessed. And now every show that he does and everything that he does, his videos are getting ratioed to death. And I really do look. Do I feel bad for him? No. Should I feel bad for him? Probably not. This is a guy who's been in fucking radio for 20-something years. So there's literally no excuse to not figure your shit out and know what you're doing. And he's not a nice guy either. Like he's kind of a jerk from what I've heard to people around him. That, to be fair, so am I. But at least I try to be funny. Stuttering John is just kind of loud. And it's funny because if you watch his show, even his co-host / lawyer Vince is making fun of him now too. Like the guy can't escape anywhere.
Yeah, that's. I was surprised that John didn't cut a promo. I've been hanging around my rashes for too much. But start on that guy Vince, because he was shut. Like he came on the air to shut him down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
but
yeah, it's funny because he doesn't. He's trying to also control Vince, but Vince seems to be the only one that kind of knows what he's doing too, in terms of trying to help him out and stuff. And Stuttering John just gets mad. And look, and he's Stuttering John, like you said, likes to go to the pub. He likes to have a couple drinks, So he's usually a little bloaty faced and sloshed most of the time.
Fishy tips.
So mad. He gets so mad.
But do you think you're going to fight him?
No. Do you think let me tell you something, man. That's a 54-year-old man. I'm 37. Do you really think that I'm gonna fucking get into a fist fight? Like this isn't like a radio bit. Like I'm not gonna fist fight anybody. I think it's stupid. I mean, the mere fact that he's so overwhelmed by people making fun of him that his only reaction is to fist fight people is sad. And look, of course he's going to turn you scared. Look, man, I'm not scared of John. I don't think any human in their right mind would be scared of Stuttering John. But I'm fight him for what? At the end of the day, look, who wins, right? Let's say I fight him. Let's say I fight him. Beat him up, right? If I beat him up, then I beat up an old drunk alcoholic man. I don't gain anything. If I lose, I got beat up by an old alcoholic man. I gain nothing. There's literally nothing to gain. Like, John has 70 listeners, so it's not even like, oh, wow, this is going to be huge. We got Stutter. It's like, and 40 of those people don't even like him. So there's really nothing to gain. There's nothing to gain by it from it,
But it is a very 2020 version of O&A versus Stern.
Yeah, it is.
You can switch between the shows, and they're all fucking cutting and pasting. And I love that shit.
Yeah, we're just fighting all the time, and I don't know. It is. The radio wars, of course, are always kind of fun and they're funny and stuff like that. But And honestly, if Stuttering John was just like, going doing bants back and forth with us and making fun of us and us making fun of him, I wouldn't have a problem. But it was the fact that he got his lawyer involved and tried to have videos taken down. I'm like, that's really.